Hi everyone, welcome to Recipe Costing. In this video, we're going to show you how to use the food order guide. When you go to the food order guide, you'll notice that it loads a data grid with all the items that have been entered. If you haven't entered any items, this will be empty. In my case, I've been adding for a while, so I have quite a bit. The food order guide allows me to take a look at all the items in the data grid by using the size icon. So I can look up to 100 items at one time. But if I want to be specific and I'm looking for a specific item, I can type it into the drop-down list and it'll pull in items similar to the first few letters of that name. So if I'm looking up apple slices, it'll pull up the apple slice. Now to add a food order guide item is real simple. You click the add button. In this case, we're going to select the category and it's going to be produce. And the food item I'm going to add is lettuce. Iceberg. And if you want to see what the USDA has in terms of nutritional facts, you can do a search. We want to narrow it down. And notice when I narrow it down, it will pull that information. It'll give me a check mark if it finds it, and then pulls all the data from the USDA onto this nutrition facts section. So I can take a look for this item, what it has in terms of serving sizes, calories, all the data you might find in the USDA you'll find here. Now I use this in ounces, so I'm just going to type O to get down there. And I do my inventory by pounds. And I want to store this in my walk-in cooler. And if I had any notes, descriptions, I can type them here. Then I'll click the save button. And that's it, it's done. Now if I want to look it up, I can type in, and here it goes, iceberg, and there goes the item. So real simple to do and really easy to set up. The most important thing to do in recipe costing is to set up this food order guide. These are all the inventory items that you have and use. This is very different from the vendor items, and we'll show that in the next video. When you create your food order guide, this is all the food you have in your restaurant that you use, and your vendor items are then tied to it so that you can have multiple vendors selling the same item on the food order guide, but you want to make sure you can compare that pricing. And this is the way we do it using the food order guide. Take a look at the next video, which is setting up your vendor items, and you'll see how this all ties in. Thanks.